What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com, and the mainstream media truly is the enemy of the people, and that includes the mainstream sports media like people at ESPN. And what was said yesterday on ESPN, on Around the Horn, is truly despicable, and it goes to show just how far these people will go. Whether it's because they actually believe the garbage that's coming out of their mouths, or whether they don't believe it. They know that it's garbage, but they're just trying to gaslight everyone else and convince everyone else that this is the opinion that they need to hold. Here's the headline from Outkick. ESPN guy, J.A. Adande, we'll talk about J.A. Adande, says China's genocide is no worse than red states requiring voter ID. This is during the discussion about the Beijing Olympics, obviously being held in China, China's human rights violations, including concentration camps, extermination, things like this. We're talking about actual problems, not someone misgendering somebody. And the people at ESPN are trying to equate it with what's going on right now in the United States. It is an absolute fucking joke. And we're going to let J.A. Adande, this stupid bitch, speak for himself. Here it is on Around the Horn. It's still up. They promoted this clip. ESPN took this clip and is promoting it. And they're refusing to comment on it. They have no comment on the things that J.A. Adande has said right here. And I want you guys to listen to this. Again, we're speaking about China. We're speaking about concentration camps. We're speaking about complete and total control, human rights violations on another level. Yet this stupid piece of garbage is trying to compare it to what's going on in the United States. Listen to this idiot.
Also considering everything I just said.
I think it's standard in sports right now. You have to have a cognitive dissonance. You need to compartmentalize. We've never had a more enjoyable NFL playoffs in this country, and we've never had more people watching the playoffs, and yet it goes on amid the ongoing allegations against Dan Snyder, owner of the Washington football team, and the continuous concussion concerns, and now the concerns about diversity and the allegations and the questions about competitive integrity.
So let me get this straight. What's going on in China right now with the Uyghurs, with the camps, all of this stuff, that's equatable to Brian Flores being a fake victim and saying that it's because of racism that I didn't get hired. You think that that's the same thing, J.A. Adande, you cuck? This is why people can't trust you. This is why people are tuning out of the mainstream sports media. Things like this. You think that pretend victim Brian Flores, who's upset because he didn't get a job, who provided absolutely no evidence, a bunch of Martin Luther King Jr. quotes, and put a lawsuit in on the first day of Black History Month to go around to the media, you think that's the same as China?
Integrity even, all of that, and yet we're still enjoying the games. And who are we to criticize China's human rights records when we have ongoing attacks by the agents of the state against unarmed citizens, and we've got assaults on the voting rights of our people of color in various states in this country.
Hold on, we got to stop again. All right, so because several career criminals end up getting killed by the police in some way, shape, or form, right? That is the same as China. Who are we to talk about them rounding up people just based on the color of their skin or because of their religion? Who are we to judge when we have some people getting shot in the streets by police? What a bitch J.A. Adande is. And talking about come on, dude. Voting rights, it's easier to vote in Chicago than it is to go out to a restaurant. You got to show vaccine passport. You got to do all this stuff in order to go out to a restaurant in Chicago where J.A. Adande is at. It's easier to vote. That's just the bottom line. It's easier to vote than it is to go to a restaurant in Chicago right now. You're complaining about voting rights targeting people of color. You're a joke. ESPN is a joke.
So sports, I think it is possible, and it's necessary more than ever to just shut everything out if you are to enjoy the actual games themselves.
And Tony Reali, to his credit, did kind of give a little bit of pushback on J.A. Adande about that and said, we're talking about actual human rights stuff. Let's see. Actually, I might play that clip.
I appreciate everything you just said there. You have covered 5 Olympic Games, if I have that right, J.A.? Just to follow up here, specifically on China here. We're talking about human rights violations. We're talking about genocide. And the IOC chose China, specifically said, yes, we will go there, while maintaining they are for human rights and things of that nature, and that sports can conquer that. How do you view it?
Well, again, where can you choose that's free? And look at some of the other recent hosts of the games, including Russia and some other recent plays. It's very hard to find a country that isn't problematic when it comes to human rights, including here. Remember, we
including here. Again, doubles down on it. Yeah, it's just the same. It's just as bad as China. You just got to get over it and watch the Olympics. This is what ESPN is saying. This is what J.A. Adande is saying. Bobby Burak, they did reach out. Outkick has asked ESPN for a comment. ESPN tells Fox News it will not comment on Adande's comments. ESPN is that scared. Adande's comments are sick, and most telling, ESPN was the outlet to tweet and share his comments as if the network is proud. This guy's also a professor at the Medill School of Journalism, teaching students that asking for an ID to vote is worse than genocide. ESPN is trash. ESPN is absolute garbage, and J.A. Adande is one of these people, one of these losers, one of these pieces of fucking shit. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.